Hello everyone, this is Dr. Obed here, and welcome to our video on the top 7 reasons why your books are not selling on Amazon KDP and how to fix it. Now, if you're an author who is having problems selling your books on Amazon KDP, this video is for you. We will be discussing reasons why your books are not making any sales and how to fix it. When you start Amazon KDP business initially, the first shock you will receive is that your books are not selling at all or are selling too slowly, especially when you didn't receive any proper training or guidance before you started. There are a few things you absolutely need to know about making sales on KDP. Not knowing them will guarantee that you make no sales at all. Now let's get started. The number one reason your books are not making sales is poor book research. If you are publishing on KDP to make money, then the most important part of the process is book research. You need to do proper research in order to find the titles that people are searching for and to write books that people are likely to buy. I can assure you that the most important reason most books are not selling is because people are not searching for those titles. If you write a high in demand book, every other thing such as the book cover, the keyword, etc. cannot stop the book from going viral. A lot of people write any book or any title they like and then just publish it on KDP and expect it to sell. This is a wrong approach. Except if you are an already established author, a popular celebrity or politician, you have to consider the market and give it what it wants, not what you want it to buy. Now just learn these few secrets. Number one is that the best KDP research is done on the KDP website. Number two is that the best investment you can make into your KDP business is learning how to do proper book research. And thirdly, when you start spending money on your KDP business, research tools are about the best places to spend your money on that will generate returns for you. Research skills also include great titles, subtitles, 7 backend keywords, if done properly. Now, the number two reason why your books are not making sales on Amazon is poor titles and subtitles. Books are discovered by their titles on Amazon search, except people are searching for the author's name. You have to know how to word your book titles and subtitles correctly to make your book discoverable on search. Use simple and straightforward titles that say exactly what your book stands for. The title and subtitle gives you an opportunity to insert keywords into your book metadata. Do not waste it because you are in love with a particular title and fail to use a searchable title. As an unknown author, you do not have the luxury of using vague titles or symbolic titles. For example, consider this title and subtitle: Dog Training Complete Beginner's Guide. Subtitle: Effective Techniques for Raising a Well-Behaved Canine Companion. And that is far better than the topic, your canine companion, without any subtitle. It needs thinking to decipher what you are talking about, and people do not have that patience. Again, it doesn't even have a subtitle to explain what you mean by that. The subtitle provides the opportunity to explain and sell your title. Therefore, you need to use it wisely to create visibility and hunger for your book. And the third reason your book is not selling on Amazon is poor book quality. As an author, it is not just about writing a book. It's about writing a quality book that will drive sales on Amazon Kindle platform. People are told that Amazon is a game of numbers. The more books you publish, the more money you make. But they forget to add that only quality books sell on Amazon. People make the mistake of publishing several poorly written, poorly edited, and expect to make a killing with sales. Amazon bans poor quality books, but even if you avoid that initial ban and your book gets published, the system will catch up with you. You'll make no sales from poor quality books. When you publish your book on KDP, you are entering a crowded marketplace with millions of books available. It's crucial that your book stands out from the rest. Your books have to be quality, even if you don't have many of them. If you choose quantity over quality, you will have a library full of books on your KDP that no one is buying. but one quality book on Amazon can generate thousands of dollars for you. Once a book is properly written and well edited with quality content of what people actually want to buy, people will read it and drop good reviews. A good review goes a long way into promoting your book and convincing people who come across your book to buy. The more reviews you have, the more sales you will make, and the higher your book will even rank on Amazon search and bestsellers list. The best way to appear in bestsellers list is to have quality book that people actually buy and drop good reviews. If you write a poor quality book and deceive people into buying it either by the title or by the cover, they will read it and drop 4 reviews for it. A 1-star review is enough to kill your book forever. Books hardly recover from poor reviews. So as an author, don't just focus on getting your books published. Focus on creating a high quality book that will drive sales on Amazon KDP platform. Choose to publish quality over quantity. It will pay you better in the long run. Now, the fourth reason your books are not selling on Amazon KDP is poor cover designs. A poorly designed book cover can turn readers off before they even get your book description. So make sure your books are professional and attractive. People say don't judge a book by its cover. This is because the majority of the people, maybe even including you, judges a book by its cover. When you publish a book on KDP, the book cover is the first thing that potential buyers and readers will see. And as the saying goes, you only get one chance to make a good first impression. A high quality book cover can make all the difference in catching the attention of potential readers. A well-designed book cover can make your book stand out in a crowded marketplace and entice readers to take a closer look at your book. So you need to pay attention to your book cover. Do not just design crap and publish, hoping that people will overlook your poor cover and look at the content. Pay for a cover designer if you cannot design very good covers yourself. If your cover is the finest in the category a buyer is browsing, it will attract more impression in your book. People will want to check out your book description and from there make a decision to buy. But a poor cover will make them see you as an unserious author. But it's not just about having a pretty cover. It's also important that the design reflects the content and the tone of your book. Your cover should represent your book title and content. A well-designed cover that accurately represents your book can lead to positive reviews and word-of-mouth recommendations which can further drive sales on KDP. Remember, a well-designed book cover can make all the difference in the success of your KDP sales. So take time to make your book covers be the best. The fourth reason your books are not selling is poor book description. A well-written book description can make a huge difference in whether people will decide to buy your book or not. It is one of the few ways to actually market your book on Amazon KDP. Many people fail to make proper use of book description section to drive sales to their books on KDP. Now, when you publish on KDP, the book description is often the next thing potential readers see after the cover. Without a good description, people may not be convinced to buy your book from just the cover and the title alone. A good description is an opportunity to sell them on what you have to offer in the book and why they should buy in the first place. It's crucial that your book description is well written, compelling, and accurately reflects the content of your book. A well-written book description can entice potential readers to take a closer look at your book and make them want to know more. A clear and concise book description can give readers a sense of what to expect from your book and can help them decide whether it is a good fit for them. It should have the benefits they will derive from the book or what they stand to lose from not knowing the information in the book. It's best put in bullet points or numbers for easy perusal in case the person doesn't want to read the whole description. But it's not just about having a well-written description. It's also important that the description is optimized by including keywords and phrases that will help your book to show up in search results. This will lead to increased visibility and more potential readers discovering your book. A well-written description can make all the difference in your KDP sales. Also, it's important to include a call to action. Encourage people to go ahead and buy the book. Don't just tell them what the book is all about. Ask them to buy. It makes a lot of difference. The sixth reason your book may not be selling on Amazon KDP is poor book pricing. When it comes to selling your book on Amazon, pricing is crucial. If your book is too high, you may risk putting off potential buyers. But if your book is too low, you may risk devaluing your work and making very little money. People also may not take your book too seriously if it's priced too low. This is a mistake a lot of people make when they are starting off. So, how do you find the sweet spot? First, it's important to understand the market and what similar books in your category are selling for. Look at the top best-selling books on Amazon and see what their prices are like. This will give you an idea of what a reasonable price point will be for your book. This research is very important in order not to price your book too high or too low. Next, you need to consider the cost of production. If your book has many pages or your book has a lot of illustrations and photographs, it may cost more to produce than a text-only book with just a few chapters. This should reflect in your pricing. It will be improper, for example, to price a 1,000-page long paperback for $6. Readers will think the quality must be so poor that it is worth so little. It's also important to remember that Amazon offers different royalty options for different price points. For example, if you price your book between $2.99 to $9.99, you will earn a royalty of 70%. But if you price your book at $0.99 to $2.98 or $10 and above, you will earn a royalty of 35%. So it's important to consider this also in your pricing. Finally, on pricing, don't be afraid to experiment. If you find that your book isn't selling well, try lowering the price for a limited time to see if it drives more sales. You can also try raising the price to see if it increases your sales. The seventh reason your book may not be selling well is poor book keywords usage. When it comes to selling on KDP, the success is visibility. The more visible your book is, the more likely it is to be discovered by potential readers. One of the most important ways to increase your visibility is through the use of keywords. Keywords are the words and phrases that people use when searching for books on Amazon. By including the right keywords into your book's title and subtitles and description, you can increase the chances of your book showing up in search results when people search for it on Amazon. But it's important to use keywords strategically. Simply stocking your book with as many keywords as possible is not going to help. Instead, you need to choose keywords that are relevant to your book and that people are actually searching for. To find the right keywords, start by thinking about what your book is about and what kind of reader it is aimed at. Consider the topics covered in your book and any other relevant information. Then use tools like Amazon Keyword Tool, Google Keyword Planner to find keywords that are relevant to your book and that people are actually searching for. If you can afford the paid ones like Publisher Rocket and Billion 10, that will also even be better. Once you have a list of keywords, use them strategically in your book's title and subtitle and even in your description. Make sure they are used in a natural and readable way and avoid keyword stuffing. You need to understand that Amazon search algorithm relies heavily on keywords, so make relevant use of it. This can increase the visibility of your book on Amazon and drive more sales. So take time to research and choose the right keywords for your book. Now we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and please like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you will be alerted once I drop other amazing content about Amazon KDP and how to make money online. Thanks again, and please subscribe.